What do you understand by administrative instructions or directions? Ans. Subject to the provisions of the Constitution, the executive power of the Union and the states extends to all matters in respect of which Parliament or state legislatures have power to make laws, Articles 72 and 162. The executive power includes both the determination of policy as well as carrying it into execution. Thus, the power to issue instructions or directions flows from the general executive power. Administrative instructions or directions may be specific or general and directory or mandatory. What kind of instructions it is depends generally on the provisions of the statute, which authorize the administrative agency to issue instructions. Instructions, which are not issued under any statutory power, are considered as directory, and hence are unenforceable, not having the force. In Raman and Raman v. State of Madras, AIR 1959 SC 694, the Supreme Court came to the conclusion that the administrative instructions, despite their issuance under Section 43 of the Motor Vehicles Act, 1939, do not have the force of law. However, in Jagjit Singh v. State of Punjab, 1978, to SCC 196, the Supreme Court made administrative instructions enforceable to get a scheduled caste candidate appointed in civil service. In Union of India v. Anglo-Afghan Agencies, AIR 1968 SC 778, an export scheme was declared by the Textile Commissioner for providing certain incentives to exporters of woolen goods. Relying on the representation in the scheme, petitioner exported sizable quantity of goods but was not granted import certificate. When this action was challenged, the court held that the scheme was enforceable. In this way, the law relating to administrative instructions or directions as regards their statutory status and enforceability is in highly nebulous state. The judicial approach in this respect has been residual and variegated.